I was born in Southgate in Los Angeles. Always enjoyed the beach. Would go down to Huntington Beach and of course come down here during Easter, as most teenagers did. I had a hot rod and I would drive it down here and
So you came down from Bellweek.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I had a hot rod and it had a very loud engine and you know, as teenagers, you are very proud of your car, and we would drive it down here and show it off. And I came down here to visit a friend after I'd graduated from Whittier College, just to stay for the summer. And I love the summer so much here. Did a lot of sand volleyball there, and then I met a lady, and we got married, and my first house I bought was in Corona Del Mar. Well, I had a master's degree from Chapman College. I had a Bachelor of Arts. It was a wonderful school. The professors were fabulous. It was a master's degree in learning disabilities. We moved from Corona Del Mar. In about 3 years, we moved to Harborview Homes. We were getting taxed out of our house. It was pre-Prop 13. And I said, we've got to find a place where we can get a rental. And my wife ended up down here looking for property, and we found a place here and sold our house in Harborview Homes. And
Rough idea how much this inexpensive home on Balboa Island cost?
It cost me $103,000
In
1973.
That's unbelievable.
A lot of vacant lots on Little Island at that time.
Now, how did you come to get involved in the third ever Boy Scout Jamboree?
Oh, well, I was a Boy Scout. I was 12 and a half,
Okay.
13. And our Boy Scout leader asked all of us if we wanted to go to the Jamboree. It was the World Jamboree, and it was going to be pretty close by, which was Newport Beach. We came down here and spent, I think it was about 7 days here. In fact, we know that now that Jamboree Boulevard was named after the Jamboree. I remember my dad coming to visit one time, and he left it, and he said, "Now you are being a gentleman, aren't you?" You know, most Boy Scouts would tell you that badges that they get, and then behind here we have some examples of those badges here that I collected during the Jamboree. That was a big deal to trade badges. And there was a gentleman, I think he was about 16 years old, right next door to us, who traded a badge for a car. It was so valuable.
This is a monumental event. First of all, 53,000 scouts alone?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
100,000.
I think what's interesting about that is that you get all those young people together, and there was very little problems there. You know, there wasn't any robberies, there weren't any fights, so to speak. Nobody lost their temper. It seemed to be just a very comfortable group of people. You know, it was interesting to have that many people get together. That kind of put the focus on, Newport Beach area, certainly. And I believe some of the people that live here probably they feel the same as I do now, that it was too much focus because they want to be left alone. I proposed to decorate the bridge, and all of a sudden it seemed like the meeting just broke up and no decision was made on the bridge. And I'm kind of looking around wondering, well, what happened? Alice Steigerwald, she must have probably been about 85 years old at the time. She walked up to me, and she lived in the North Bayfront. And she said, "Joel, you decorate that bridge." these men can't make any decisions. You decorate that bridge and you give me the bill. Well, my wife and I got the decorations and we put them up, balloons and some crepe paper and whatever. And I presented her the bill. The bill was $5.73.
Well, you scammed her.
Yeah. And everybody just loved the bridge being, decorated. When I did remarry, we lived in 213 Crystal and still live there. But I've been down here for 45 years.